A very, very good evening to all of you, friends. A very, very good evening to all of you. Welcome to Byjus Exam Prep, the most comprehensive preparation app for all exams. So, friends, today we are back with another very important and significant session on your preparation guide for CLAT 2025. I'm sure by now you know that how many months, how much of time you have for your preparation for CLAT 2025. Let me just tell you that CLAT 2025 will happen in the first week of December. We are in the third week of January. So if you calculate, you have around little more than 10 months for your preparation. You have around 10 months, 10 and a half months for your preparation. Now, in this next 10 and a half months, what are those things that you have to prepare yourself for? And that is what I shall be discussing in the course of this session. So a very warm welcome to each and every one of you, so that now you have around 10 and a half months. What all should you do? What all should you not do insofar as this preparation is concerned? That is all that I am going to discuss with you in this particular session. So guys, are you guys all ready? Okay, are you guys all ready for this very important session? So how do you kickstart your preparation for CLAT? That's the only thing that I am going to discuss in this session. So guys, let's begin. The first thing first, that when we are preparing for a particular entrance examination, be it CLAT, be it SLAT, be it Maharashtra CET, be it Jamia, we bring to you this very important opportunity wherein you can sit for these All India Open mock test for Jamia and SLAT. Today is the last day, 21st of Jan for Jamia, and SLAT open mock starts tomorrow. Get to know what are those kinds of questions that come in this examination. It's very, very important for you guys. Get to know the kind of questions that come in this examination. Sit for this examination and you will get a great amount of knowledge about the kind of questions. And Byjus Exam Prep comes up with this great opportunity wherein students who are preparing for CLAT can get 3-day access, free trial access to all our courses. Go to the description box below right now and unlock your 3-day free trial access to all our courses. Now, the one and the most important thing that students do tend to ask before they start preparing for an examination is, what is this examination all about? What are those things that are required for this particular entrance examination? Now, what the answer is knowledge and development about new laws that are being brought into force. The parliament comes up with laws every session that they sit. So in the last session, if you remember, the parliament brought in 3 important laws that would replace the Indian Penal Code the Code of Criminal Procedure, and the Indian Evidence Act, Bharatiya Nyaya Sanhita, Bharatiya Nyaya Suraksha Sanhita, and others. So you must know, you must have proper knowledge about the legal developments that are taking place in this particular thing. So you will have to understand this very important thing, guys. You will have to understand this important thing, that when you are preparing for your entrance examination, what are those things that you are required to know? Knowledge about legal developments, knowledge about the laws, and the application of the laws. Now, why? Now, to understand things in the proper perspective, one must understand that knowledge about laws is not sufficient. Knowledge about the law is not sufficient. You must have proper understanding of the law. Now, what do I mean by understanding of the law? Now, reading and understanding are two different things. You can read the newspaper without understanding, but you cannot understand the newspaper without reading. So reading means just reading blindly, okay, from top to bottom. That's it, without understanding. But what I want all of you to understand is that just reading is not going to help you. You must understand, analyze what you have read. That is important. That exactly is what I am talking about is important. So knowledge about law, knowledge about recent legal developments, keeping in mind your application. Now, how do you apply those laws that you have read? By understanding those laws. So understanding will be a very important thing insofar as your preparation strategy is concerned. So that is number one. Knowledge about legal developments, knowledge about the laws, understanding the laws in the proper perspective, and then applying those laws in those passages. Now, in this CLAT examination, what are you going to get? You are going to get a particular passage. You have to read that passage as given. You have to read the passage, understand the passage. Understanding the passage is very important. You have to understand the passage based on your understanding and analysis of that particular passage. You have to solve certain questions that are based on the particular passage. So that is something that is very, very important and very, very crucial for all of you. Now, before I move further, in case anyone is required or wants any kind of counseling from any one of the faculties, just go to the description box below, fill the Google form, and it's also there in the chat box, and start your preparation for other law entrance examination. That is very, very important for each and every one of you. Very, very important for all of you. Okay? So as a beginner who is trying to prepare, there might be a number of questions that come in your head. So how do you, everybody is unique. Everybody might have 10 different questions. And in case you want to talk to us, any of the faculties, just fill the Google form and we will talk to you in person. We will understand your problem and you can share your problem with us and we will try to give you a solution to your problem. Moving on. So what are those things? Understanding CLAT, understanding passage-based question. Now, how many of you have seen CLAT 2024 question paper? Go through it once. Just see the kind of question. Now, before you start preparing for an entrance examination, you must know the kind of questions that are asked in this particular exam. Before you start your preparation, the first thing first, कैसे questions आते हैं? आपको पता होना चाहिए कि कैसे कैसे questions आते हैं. नहीं तो आप क्या करोगे? एक preparation करोगे without seeing the kind of questions that are asked. कोई सफलता नहीं मिलेगा. सफलता अगर चाहिए, if you require success, if you need to succeed in an entrance examination, you need to first and foremost understand this examination. What are the types of questions that are asked? एक बार 2024 का क्लैट, 2023 का क्लैट, 2022 का क्लैट का क्वेश्चन पेपर देख लीजिए ना, समझ में आ जाएगा कैसे क्वेश्चंस आते हैं, कैसे क्वेश्चंस नहीं आते हैं. तो जैसे क्वेश्चंस नहीं आता है उसका प्रिपरेशन आपको करने का कोई जरूरत नहीं है. So you must have that thing in yourself that I am going to prepare in consonance with the kind of questions that are asked. I'm not going to prepare for something that are not asked. Why should I waste my time? I have my class 12 board examination. I have other tests also to do. I have other work to do. So why should you prepare for something that are not asked? Now if you see CLAT 2024 question paper, there were a number of passages. There were passages on juvenile justice, Care and Protection of Children Act 2005-15. You had a question on defamation. But this is not normal defamation. This was insofar as liability of intermediaries. For example, WhatsApp, Facebook, social media platforms are concerned. So if you write something on a social media, what is the liability of those Facebook, WhatsApp, or any other social media platform? Is that clear? So defamation, they did ask you questions relating to the liability of intermediaries. Again, they did ask question on press and registration of periodicals Bill 2023 insofar as freedom of press is concerned. So you see new laws that have been brought into place by the parliament, questions have been asked. Digital Personal Data Protection Act 2023. So they did ask you questions on very recent laws, very recent laws, very important. So this was one very new thing, new laws, and one on a pretty old law. Then you had a question on law of inheritance with regards to children who are born out of void or voidable marriage. Are they? So if there is a void marriage, the marriage is void according to the law, and if there is a child who is born out of a void marriage, are the children entitled to inherit their parents' property? What should be their share of inheritance of a child who is born out of a void or voidable marriage? So there has been a variety of questions that has come in this particular entrance examination. So please, it's a request to each and everyone that you must be aware of the kind of questions that has come. If you see juvenile justice, defamation, press and registration bill, personal data protection act, law of inheritance, these have all been asked. These things have all been asked in CLAT 2024. So you can expect similar kind of questions being asked in CLAT 2025. Now, as a beginner, what are those things that you should do? Understand the exam. How many number of questions came? Total questions, 120. Total time, 2 hours. Marking scheme: +1 for correct answer, -0.25 for a wrong answer. So there is negative marking. What are those topics or the subjects? तो आप जब एक एग्जाम की तैयारी कर रहे हैं, आप जब भी एक एग्जाम की तैयारी कर रहे हैं, प्लीज अंडरस्टैंड द एग्जाम पैटर्न. दैट्स वेरी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. विदाउट अंडरस्टैंडिंग द एग्जाम पैटर्न, कितना क्वेश्चंस आते हैं, कितना टाइम में करना पड़ेगा, मार्किंग स्कीम क्या रहेगा, कौन कौन सा टॉपिक से क्वेश्चन पूछा जाता है, सब चीज के ऊपर आपको एक डिटेल्ड अंडरस्टैंडिंग होना चाहिए. दूसरी बात, as a student who has around 10.5 months for their preparation, उन लोगों को क्या करना पड़ेगा? पहली बात तो एक चीज है, एक स्टडी प्लान बनाइए. स्टडी प्लान का मतलब मैं समझा देता हूं. You will be having your board examination. Along with your boards, you will be studying for CLAT. दोनों चीजें. तो एक वीक में 7 दिन है. 7 दिन में हर एक दिन आपको क्लैट का भी प्रिपरेशन करना है और बोर्ड्स का भी प्रिपरेशन करना पड़ेगा. दोनों चीज साइमल्टेनियसली करना पड़ेगा. तो कैसे करते हैं आप? एक डिटेल्ड प्लान बनाइए, स्टडी प्लान जिसको हम लोग कहते हैं. संडे आपका ट्यूशन रहेगा बोर्ड्स का, आपके पास फ्री टाइम भी रहेगा, आपको टाइम स्पेंड करने पड़ेगा आपके पापा मम्मी बहन भाई के साथ. तो सब कुछ है, खेलना कूदना पड़ेगा, सब कुछ है, सब कुछ. सो चॉक आउट अ प्लान. ओके, आई एम आफ्टर लंच, I am done with my lunch at around 1:32. By 2 I am done with my lunch on Sunday. 2:30 से 4:30 बजे तक मैं लीगल पढ़ूंगा. उसके बाद मैं बोर्ड्स का तैयारी करूंगा और रात में सोने के पहले मैं और 2 घंटा जनरल नॉलेज पढ़ूंगा. प्लान बनाइए. मेक अ डिटेल्ड प्लान वेयर इंग्लिश भी होगा, जनरल नॉलेज भी होगा, मैथ्स भी होगा, लीगल रीजनिंग भी होगा, लॉजिकल रीजनिंग भी होगा. एलोकेट टाइम. हर एक सब्जेक्ट के लिए हर एक वीक में एक एलोकेशन ऑफ टाइम कर दीजिए. अंडरस्टैंड कि अच्छा इंग्लिश का क्वेश्चंस कैसे आते हैं, उसके लिए प्रिपरेशन कैसे करना पड़ेगा. जनरल नॉलेज का क्वेश्चंस कहां से आते हैं, उसका प्रिपरेशन कहां से, लीगल का, लॉजिकल का, सब चीज का क्वेश्चंस कहां से आते हैं, कैसे कैसे क्वेश्चंस होता है और उसके लिए मेरा प्रिपरेशन कैसे रहना चाहिए. सो फॉर दिस रीजन क्रिएट अ डिटेल्ड स्टडी प्लान. There should be 2 types of plan. One is monthly and the other one is weekly. And you set targets. ठीक है? By the end of January मेरे को कॉन्ट्रैक्ट्स का आधा कंप्लीट होना चाहिए. जीके का 2 मंथ का जीके में पढ़ूंगा बाय एंड ऑफ जनवरी. और मेरे को कंप्लीट करना है XYZ थिंग्स. सेट टारगेट्स फॉर योरसेल्फ and try to achieve those targets. Setting targets is very easy, but you have to make sure that you achieve those targets. Because without achieving those targets, you land nowhere. That's another very important thing. So you must be in a position where you make a detailed study plan, understand the concepts. देन ओके, मेरा जनवरी में ये हुआ, फरवरी में मैंने और कुछ पढ़ा, मार्च में मैं कुछ टेस्ट्स दूंगा. कितना जनवरी फरवरी में जो मैंने पढ़ा उसका रियलिटी में क्या है, 2-4 टेस्ट दे दीजिए. प्रैक्टिस टेस्ट हो गया, कुछ मॉक टेस्ट दे दीजिए. आपको फायदा रहेगा, आपको फायदा रहेगा. So allocate time to each and every subject every week and thereby You will understand कि मेरा strength कहाँ है, मेरा weakness कहाँ है. Strength तो बहुत अच्छा चीज है. जहां जहां पर आपका weakness रहेगा, start working on your weakness. That's another very important and crucial fact. You must start working on your weakness. Without working on your weakness, you will not be able to achieve. That's another very important thing. Is that clear? Now, when we talk about preparation, there are various important things. Study material, study guides, online resources, vocab, how to improve your reading comprehension, and critical thinking skills. So I have, from my understanding of CLAT, I have divided the preparation in so far as study material. कौन सा स्टडी मटेरियल आपके आज बाजार में 100 स्टडी मटेरियल मिलता है. कौन सा चीज आपको उठाना है, कौन सा चीज आपको नहीं उठाना. तो स्टडी मटेरियल, गाइड्स, ऑनलाइन रिसोर्सेस क्या क्या मिलेगा, कैसे मैं मेरा वोकैब को अच्छा करूंगा, क्योंकि विदाउट having a good reading comprehension skill, vocab, you will not be able to understand those passages. So to understand those passages, you require good vocabulary, good reading comprehension skills and analytical or critical thinking skills. ये सब चीज बहुत बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट रहेगा आपके प्रिपरेशन के लिए. इज दैट क्लियर? सभी को समझ में आ रहा है? तो आप जब ये प्रिपरेशन करेंगे, आपको कुछ कुछ चीज प्रॉपरली याद रखना पड़ेगा कि कैसे मैं प्रिपरेशन कर सकता हूं, कैसे मैं बढ़िया प्रिपरेशन कर सकता हूं. प्रिपरेशन नहीं, बढ़िया प्रिपरेशन. So these are some of the things that is going to help you insofar as your preparation for this particular exam is concerned. Moving on. Now, insofar as your preparation is concerned, let's talk about the legal facet. Understanding legal concept. That's very important. You have to have good ideas about constitution. For example, fundamental rights, citizenship, directive principles of state policy, executive power, emergency, amendment. So fundamental rights, citizenship, DPSP, इमरजेंसी प्रोविजन, अमेंडमेंट प्रोविजन, ये सब चीज के बारे में आपको प्रॉपर नॉलेज होना चाहिए. लॉ ऑफ कॉन्ट्रैक्ट्स में ऑफर क्या है, एक्सेप्टेंस क्या है, व्हाट इज अ कंटीजेंट कॉन्ट्रैक्ट, व्हाट इज अ वेजरिंग अग्रीमेंट, व्हाट इज अ वॉइड कॉन्ट्रैक्ट, व्हाट इज वॉइडेबल, एवरीथिंग. Law of crimes में what is murder, what is a crime, who can commit a crime and who cannot commit a crime, doli incapats, a person below the age of 7 cannot commit a crime, a person who is suffering from insanity cannot commit a crime. So आप जब पढ़ेंगे ये सब बेसिक अंडरस्टैंडिंग ऑफ द लॉज में गिना जाएगा. लॉ ऑफ टॉर्ट्स में आप देखना, what is nuisance, what is negligence, what is strict liability, what is absolute liability, सब चीज. So understanding legal concept एक चीज है, उसको अप्लाई करना दूसरी चीज है. तो हम लोग at BYJU'S exam prep, we are going to explain you the legal concept, and we are also going to help you in analyzing how to apply these legal concepts in those passage based questions. You must also have understanding about international law, service law, IPR, what is patent, what is copyright, what is trademark, what is GI, geographical indication, Banarsi sari, Darjeeling tea, What are the marriage laws? Questions have come from marriage laws. तो ये तो हो गया लीगल कॉन्सेप्ट्स का. दूसरी चीज आता है आपका लीगल डेवलपमेंट. नया नया कानून आता है, उसके बारे में आपको पता होना चाहिए. जैसे चीफ इलेक्शन कमिश्नर्स एंड अदर इलेक्शन कमिश्नर्स अपॉइंटमेंट कंडीशन एंड टर्म्स ऑफ ऑफिस एक्ट 2023 आया है. सुप्रीम कोर्ट ने 370 का जजमेंट दिया है. सो भारतीय न्याय संहिता आया है. काफी सारे लीगल डेवलपमेंट्स होता रहता है, काफी सारे लीगल डेवलपमेंट्स होते रहते हैं. तो ये जो लीगल डेवलपमेंट होते रहते हैं, इसके ऊपर आप लोगों को एक प्रॉपर नॉलेज एंड अंडरस्टैंडिंग होने का बहुत सख्त जरूरत है, सख्त जरूरत है. इज दैट क्लियर? देन आता है आपका फाइनल प्रिपरेशन. वो कैसे करेंगे? मॉक टेस्ट, प्रीवियस ईयर्स क्वेश्चन पेपर को सॉल्व करना. क्यों? टाइम मैनेजमेंट. 2 घंटे में आपको 120 मिनट में आपको 120 क्वेश्चन सॉल्व करना पड़ेगा. ये ऐसी बात नहीं है कि छोटा मोटा चीज नहीं है. इट्स नॉट अ केक कटिंग सेरेमनी सो इजी. नो. सो यू हैव टू हैव दैट टाइम मैनेजमेंट. लीगल का क्वेश्चन कितना टाइम लगेगा, कौन सा मेरा स्ट्रेंथ है, कौन सा मेरा वीकनेस है, कैसे मैं सॉल्व करूंगा. क्या मैं पहले जीके सॉल्व करके इंग्लिश करूंगा, क्या मैं जीके सॉल्व करने के बाद लीगल करूंगा. एवरीवन विल हैव हिज और हर ओन डिफरेंट प्रोसेस ऑफ सॉल्विंग अ पर्टिकुलर क्वेश्चन. तो मॉक टेस्ट which BYJU'S exam prep will provide you. We are going to provide you with more than 55 mock tests. That is where your time management, your test taking skills. क्या मैं पहले मैथ्स करूंगा, उसके बाद मैं लीगल करूंगा, उसके बाद मैं जीके करूंगा? क्या मैं पहले मैथ्स करूंगा या लीगल जीके करूंगा, उसके बाद मैं इंग्लिश करूंगा? Everybody will have their own set of things because it depends. You must identify areas for improvement. How, where all should you improve? अच्छा, मेरा लीगल थोड़ा ना टफ लग रहा है, पढ़ो उसके ऊपर. जीके थोड़ा मेरा हो नहीं रहा है, improve. You have time, 10.5 months. You guys have that time, 10.5 months. So what are you waiting for? Start your preparation today. You must understand कौन कौन सा सब्जेक्ट से कौन कितने नंबर आते हैं, लीगल से कितना आता है, जीके से कितना आता है. एक तो बात तो सही है, लीगल और जीके से आपका 50% वेटेज आता है. 50%. So approximately around 60 marks comes from legal and general knowledge. दो सब्जेक्ट. कोई बोल सकता है मेरा मैथ्स वीक है, कोई बोल सकता है मेरा जीके वीक है. ठीक है, तो वर्क ऑन इट. अंडरस्टैंड कितना क्वेश्चंस कहां से आता है. आई एम सो सॉरी. देन यू मस्ट ऑल्सो अंडरस्टैंड कि लीगल को कितना इंपॉर्टेंस देना होगा और मैथ्स को कितना इंपॉर्टेंस देना होगा. क्योंकि आप जानते हैं कि मैथ्स में कितना नंबर आता है और लीगल में कितना आता है और जीके में कितना आता है. सो यू मस्ट हैव दैट थिंग इन योर सेल्फ. Exam pattern, distribution of marks, identify your areas of weakness and strength, improve on your weakness and work hard on your strength. और एक चीज जो मैं हर समय बताता हूं कि you must stay informed. लीगल न्यूज क्या आ रहा है, कौन सा नया जजमेंट आया है, कौन सा फाइनेंशियल न्यूज नया आया है, कौन सा इंटरनेशनल न्यूज आया है, कौन सा नया स्पोर्ट्स न्यूज आया है. हर एक चीज के ऊपर आपको अच्छी तरीके का नॉलेज होना चाहिए ना. फाइनेंशियल न्यूज का यह मतलब नहीं कि स्टॉक मार्केट आप पढ़ना चालू कर दो, नहीं. रिजर्व बैंक ऑफ इंडिया क्या कुछ नया चीज लाया है, इंटरनेशनल मॉनेटरी फंड कुछ नया चीज लाया है, ये सब चीज आपको देखना पड़ेगा. लीगल न्यूज तो आपको लाइव लॉ, बार एंड बेंच, सुप्रीम कोर्ट, वेरियस हाई कोर्ट्स अक्रॉस इंडिया, हर जगह Who is the Chief Justice? Who is the Attorney General? Who is the Solicitor General? Who is the next Chief Justice of India? Who is the Chief Justice of Delhi High Court? Who is the Chief Justice of Calcutta High Court? सब चीज के ऊपर नॉलेज होना चाहिए. देखिए क्लैट ऐसा एग्जाम है कि क्लैट wants somebody who is smart, somebody who is informed, who is knowledgeable, and he can analyze his knowledge and apply his knowledge. That's all that CLAT wants. So current affairs will help you. Reading newspapers, English में help करेगा, reading comprehension, legal में help करेगा, general knowledge में help करेगा, reasoning में help करेगा, काफी चीज except maths, सब चीज में newspaper. So हर रोज at least 45 minutes का तो newspaper पढ़ लीजिए. My recommendation. Those of you who want to start their CLAT 2025 exam preparation, BYJU'S Exam Prep brings to you the comprehensive course wherein we shall be providing you with 380 hours of live classes, 300 plus recorded videos, 55 mock tests, practice question, practice test, study material, doubt resolution, and the CLAT Ignite magazine. Fast! Enroll yourself for CLAT 2025 comprehensive course if you are really wanting to get into the top law schools of the country. फिर से एक रिमाइंडर, जामिया मिलिया का मॉक टेस्ट दे दीजिए फ्री ऑफ कॉस्ट. स्लैट का मॉक टेस्ट दीजिए कल से 28 तक फ्री ऑफ कॉस्ट. फास्ट. Link is there in the description below. Those of you who want to kickstart their other law entrance examination prep like SLAT, Maharashtra, CET, CUET, and other law entrance examination like Jamia Millia Islamia, and you wish to talk to ourselves, you have certain questions, you want us to solve them, please call us. BYJU'S Exam Prep brings to you Legal and GK Booster series every Sunday, 1 p.m. and 3 p.m. starting from the 7th of January. It has already started. 1 p.m. and 3 p.m. every Sunday. Legal and GK Booster series for CLAT 2025 aspirant. Sorry. BYJU'S Exam Prep also brings to you OLET preparation test. This is the test series. Okay. 25 CLAT mocks, 15 ALET mocks, and 15 OLET mocks. Most affordable test series from BYJU'S Exam Prep. If you are preparing and you just want the test series, we bring to you that. So guys, do subscribe and like this session. Subscribe to our YouTube channel if you haven't by now. Like this session, share this session with your friends, follow us on our Instagram, like our Facebook page, join our Telegram channel, and do not forget to download the BYJU'S Exam Prep app because a lot of important things goes and there in our app. So guys, with this, we come to the end of this session. In case you guys have any doubts, any questions whatsoever, you can definitely put your doubts in the chat box below or in the comment section below, and we will definitely reply to you back. Thank you very, very much. God bless you. Thank you. All the very best. Bye-bye.